So in this video, I want to speak about side hustles. Now, before I get into it, I did put a video out last week about my consultations. Now I'm doing free 20-minute consultations. I'm not selling anything on the back end. To those of you who are struggling or suffering as a direct result of coronavirus, or maybe you just have additional time at the moment because of the coronavirus, and you're trying to put together some sort of business plan or create a side hustle, this is the perfect time for you to book a time with me, book a session with me. The details will be in the description down below. But this is a great segue into this video where I wanted to speak about side hustles because a lot of you guys have reached out to me and mention that you either have a side hustle or you're thinking about starting a side hustle, and you kind of just want some direction in terms of what to go, what's the best side hustle, what's the best direction for you to go, basically. And so I want to use this video as a way to kind of break down side hustles, and there will be ongoing videos about this. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already, and click that bell notification button as well, so you never miss some tips that will really help you to kind of think about different side hustles that you can keep in mind, and also how you can grow and scale those side hustles as well. Now, I'm a YouTuber, as you guys know, and YouTube is, in my opinion, a great way to build a side hustle. There's so many different ways you can make money from YouTube, both directly and indirectly. And I kind of want to speak about some of the ways I'm able to make a passive income through YouTube. Now, first and foremost, there is YouTube Adsense, which many of you guys probably know about already. That is the advertisements that get played just before your video. So you actually get paid when those videos are played before your videos, and the advertiser pay Google, and Google give you a percentage of that income. And that's one of the ways in which this channel makes passive income, and it's one of the ways as well a lot of YouTubers make passive income. Now, how much money you make depends on many different factors, and how passive your income on YouTube is in terms of AdSense is going to vary depending on very different circumstances. So for example, I obviously have a business and marketing YouTube channel, so my channel is quite in demand. There's a lot of brands that want to work with me. There's a lot of brands that want to put their sponsored videos in front of mine. So as a result, my channel does quite well in terms of YouTube AdSense because of this. Now, you might have a similar channel, or there might be a channel with a similar numbers as mine, or maybe even more numbers than mine. But they might not make as much money in terms of YouTube AdSense, simply because maybe their content is not as monetizable as my content is. There might not necessarily be as much of a demand for to advertise in front of that kind of content. So let's say, for example, you might be creating a YouTube content for kids, for example. Now, YouTube have recently kind of changed a lot of their terms and conditions with regards to advertising for kids. And I'll be honest, I'm not an expert on the changes that they've made, so I'll leave some links in the description down below. If you are thinking about creating YouTube content for kids, then you're going to want to kind of read through that, because you can no longer monetize content, or there's like really strict restrictions at the moment and for the foreseeable future with regards to monetizing content that's specifically aimed for children. So if you have a YouTube channel that is specifically aimed at children, and you have millions of followers, then there's a huge possibility that you're not making any money or very little money from YouTube AdSense, even though you have a big audience, simply because it's not really that feasible at the moment to monetize that kind of content. And similarly, you might be a comedy channel, and maybe there's just not many advertisers that are looking to actively advertise against your content. So that might be something that you want to consider as well. Now, one of the things that you might want to look into if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel to generate passive income and eventually earn money on AdSense is the Google Keywords tool. Now, I've done videos on the Google Keywords tool before, but kind of more in terms of keyword research, to research what keywords are in demand so you can use them to help you rank more highly, either in YouTube search or in Google search. But you can also use it as a way to determine what keywords are potentially profitable for you to target on YouTube, and also what niches might be good profitability wise for you to target on YouTube. So I'm actually on my computer here now, and I'm on the Google Keywords tool. Now I'll leave some links in the description down below to some of my Google Keywords tool videos and tutorials, so make sure you go and check those out if you've never used this tool before. But as you can see, I've typed in how to make bread in the Google Keywords tool, and it returns me some results, but I'm going to ignore the results more or less on the left, and I'm going to go to the results on the right here, and this shows me the top of the page bid low range, and this basically shows me how much people are bidding for this specific keyword. And this is the lower range bid, which is 6p, and the higher range bid is £1.86. So one thing that you want to remember is that YouTube is owned by Google. So you actually have to use the Google advertising platform to advertise on YouTube. So Google have a really good understanding of not just what keywords people are searching for, but they also have a good understanding of people who are advertising on Google and YouTube as well. And you can kind of see what keywords are in demand, what keywords are people actually bidding for, what keywords are advertisers putting money against with Google Adsense. So that is actually a really good thing that you might want to do if you're thinking about starting a niche and you want to earn money passively through Google Adsense. Then go to the Google Keywords tool, and it might give you a rough idea of how much people are bidding for that particular keyword. Now, if you also look on this column where it says competition, this shows you how many people are actually bidding to advertise against those particular keywords. So if that is high, if it's high competition, then that might be good for you as a YouTuber, as a content creator, because you know that there are a lot of advertisers who are interested in paying for ads for those particular keywords, for that particular niche. So if you started a YouTube channel around that niche, you will know that that's in demand. Now, you might notice, for example, that all of my competition here is set to low, and also my low bid and my top range bid is quite low as well, 6p and £1.86. Now, one thing that you should keep in mind and note is that the current time I'm recording this video is currently where the world is going through coronavirus. So in general, a lot of the advertisers that were previously advertising on Google and Instagram and so on and so forth, they're not advertising as readily as they was. So the competition for bidding for ads is extremely low at the moment, just in general. So that's one thing that you want to keep in mind, is that what current climate are you searching? If you're searching during a climate like this, then you might get skewed results, skewed data. Once things hopefully come back to normal very soon with regards to the coronavirus, then I might get more of an accurate depiction of this particular keyword and how much I could potentially make for it. But here you can actually change your parameters as well, time wise. So if you know that, currently, your data might be skewed, you can come up here and change the parameter for where you kind of want to search, what custom period. Maybe you want to search for last year. That might give you a more accurate depiction of how profitable this particular keyword is. Now, another thing that you want to keep in mind is whenever you're starting a side hustle, you want to make sure that you're doing something you're passionate about. This is something I like to drive home very often. But if you're going to start something, you want to make sure that you're going to finish it. And just because it's a side hustle and you're going to make extra money doesn't mean you're going to enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, then that may even hinder you making as much money as you might want to. So think about a niche that you really enjoy. I've done some videos before as well about finding your niche and finding your passion, and I'll leave those videos in the description down below. But you want to make sure that you're having fun making money, because in turn, we live a really short life in general, and you want to make sure that you're doing something that you enjoy, that you love, and that hopefully you can leave your full-time job or whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, or just create an additional income stream. Like, I think that a lot of people forget that it's not necessarily about just leaving your job so you can do your side hustle full time, but sometimes it's just about creating an additional income, another income stream. You might continue to work, or you might continue to run your full-time business, or do your consulting work, or whatever it is that you do. But it's good to have additional streams of income. And if the coronavirus has taught us anything, is that you can't rely on one stream of income. You need to have multiple streams, online, offline, loads of different things and vehicles happening, so that if disaster strikes in one area of your income or one area of your finances, then you have other streams as well. So maybe you're making money elsewhere on the internet and you haven't started a YouTube channel before. This might be something that you start as an extra income, as an extra side hustle. Another thing that I will mention with regards to YouTube is the auto suggest feature. So I've spoken about this in some of my SEO videos, and I'll leave some of those videos in the description down below, because YouTube is a search engine and it's the second largest search engine in the world at that. And if you want your videos to be found, and if you want to build a following and build up your views on YouTube, then you want to be utilizing keywords that people are actively typing into YouTube, and you want to be creating content around those specific keywords. So as you can see, I typed in how to make bread in YouTube, and these suggestions automatically come up. So you've got how to make bread at home, how to bake bread in oven, how to bake bread without yeast. So these are the types of things that people are actively searching for. This is the information that people on YouTube have previously typed in, and it's the information that they want answers to. So if your YouTube channel is about baking bread, if you can provide answers to these specific questions, then the chances are you're going to start building an audience on YouTube, and that could help you to build a good side hustle. So that's something that you want to keep in mind as well. Now, another thing that you really want to keep in mind when trying to create a side hustle for yourself is to avoid scams. Now, if it sounds too good to be true, then it usually is. There's a second word in side hustle, and that is hustle. It means you're going to have to put some work in. You're going to have to hustle a little bit. You're going to have to get your fingers dirty. You're going to have to learn some new things. It might take you a little bit of time to develop whatever it is you're developing, whether you're doing YouTube, whether you're doing drop shipping, whether you're doing eBay or Amazon, or whatever it is you decide to do. It's going to take you a hustle. It's going to take you some time. And if you see anything that kind of promises you that you're going to be able to make money overnight, then it's probably a scam and you should stay away from it. Now, side hustles do take some time, and you're going to want to put in the normal marketing principles that you would to any other business. Just because you're doing affiliate marketing or print on demand or YouTube doesn't mean that you shouldn't treat it like a business. You should treat it as if you have a product or a service that you want to deliver to the world, and market it as such so that you can be successful with it. Now, I've got a ton of marketing videos on this channel, and I'll leave links to my marketing playlist in the description down below. Whatever you're doing, if you are marketing it correctly, then there's a possibility you can turn your side hustle into a full-time income or an additional income stream. Now, another way in which I personally make passive income with my side hustles is by putting out online courses. Now, this might be something that you want to do as well, and I'm going to show you kind of how you can identify profitable courses before you even make them and put them out on the internet. Now, there's nothing more disheartening than creating an online course or even an ebook or some sort of information product and putting it out there and no one wants it. No one wants to buy it. You want to do your preparatory research first, figure out what courses, what books are in demand, then create content around those types of topics, and that will help you to kind of make money with your side hustle. So I'm going to go over here to Udemy. This is one of the platforms I utilize to upload courses, and you want to get yourself a Udemy account as an instructor, even if you don't have any courses yet. But if you're thinking about putting courses out, then you want to make sure you sign up for a Udemy account. I'll leave links in the description down below. But once you've set up an account, you should see this instructor little tab here. And if you click on that, it will take you to kind of like a default display where you can see information that only instructors get to see. So once you click on that tab, it should take you to this page, and you want to go over to tools. And when you click on tools, it should take you to this page where you can kind of create a test video or go to Marketplace Insights. So we want to go to Marketplace Insights, and when you click on that, it will take you to like a search box here where you can actually search what course topics you're interested in creating content about, and this will show you the demand on Udemy. So for example, I went ahead and typed in anthropology, and you can see here that this is a great topic opportunity that Udemy will kind of show you that it is, because the student demand is average. So that means there's a really good student demand. but the number of courses are low. So this means that Udemy, one of the biggest platforms kind of on the internet at the moment with regards to kind of like students buying courses, Udemy have identified that there are a lot of students who want to learn about anthropology, but the kind of number of students that want to learn about it and the number of courses that are currently on the platform is disproportionate. So that means that if you were to put out a course on anthropology, and if that was your niche and if that was something you enjoyed and you was to put that out, then there's a big chance that you can actually do extremely well, not just on Udemy, but you can take that course, put that on your website, put that on other platforms as well. Because again, Udemy is one of the biggest platforms for course creation. So if they're telling you that this is a topic that's in demand and that there are not a lot of courses there for that, then chances are that's probably the case elsewhere on the internet as well. And you can kind of bet your bottom dollar that if you was to create a niche around that, create courses around that, create books around that particular topic, upload those books to Amazon Kindle, upload some of them courses to your own website and perform SEO on them. And again, I speak about SEO and how to do that effectively for your website. And if you're doing all the marketing things that I teach and speak about on this channel, and you're doing your market research in this way, then there's no reason why you can't be successful with your side hustle. Now, I have done a couple of videos on how to make money from home and how to make money without leaving your bed. And in those videos, I kind of speak more specifically about the different types of side hustles that there are. For example, print on demand. You also have affiliate marketing and, you know, influencer marketing and stuff like that. And I will have future videos as well about how to make money using the internet and how to create passive income. So make sure, again, you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already. But even if you already have a side hustle, if you have a product or if you have a service, think about diversifying your income. I'm getting emails like often nowadays with the coronavirus of people saying, look, my business model is completely under attack at the moment because of the coronavirus. I'm not able to function in the way that I'm normally able to function. Where if you have a product that fixes a problem, for example, maybe you sell some sort of hair cream that helps women grow their hair, for example, that's a product and you can physically sell that product, but you might also be able to create a course around hair care treatment. Now, what that course can do is not only can it bring in an additional income for people who purchase that course, but you can also utilize your hair cream within that course as well. So you're promoting your hair cream as well as creating additional income in the form of digital products. Again, you can put books out, you can create a YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel for growth and healthy hair can help you to make money through Adsense, and again, it can help you to promote your product as well. So you want to think about how can you use side hustles in a cohesive way that help you to build a brand, maybe around something that you're already doing, but it just helps you to diversify your income. Or maybe you want to start something completely new, but again, going back to my previous point, make sure you're doing something that you are actually passionate about, that you actually enjoy. That will keep you in the game long enough to make the kind of money that you need to make to actually create a living for yourself. So I really do hope that this video brought you value. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you got something from it. If you haven't booked a session with me, I'm going to be doing sessions over the next couple of weeks. The details for that will be in the description down below, so make sure you go and check that out. But I also have the formula, guys. This is the formula. I've put my heart and my soul into creating this. This is the formula. It's concise. It's not too extensive. It's going to teach you the principles to actually generating leads and sales online to your product or your service or to your side hustle. So if you want to know how to generate leads and sales, then you absolutely should download that. A copy of it will be in the description down below. It should also be somewhere on this screen as well. And once you download that, you'll be on my newsletter list as well. So you'll be the first to hear about news or any products that I'm putting out, or really useful tips and information that I have for you guys. So make sure you download it and come and join my newsletter. But I really do hope that this video brought you value, and if it did, then please click the like button down below and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Have a great day, download the formula, and I will see you soon.